Hello? Hello? Oh, fuck. I'm 2 minutes late. Screwed. Shit. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to hide. I'm gonna open the game now. Because I realized that I showed my Steam name. Oh, don't move that. I realized I showed my Steam name, and I was like, I probably don't want that, you know. So I hid my account. I hid it. I there was a little setting, and I was like, damn. I just like, you know. Oh, okay. Player. There we go. There we go. We're all set. Let me turn this back on. Turn the TV on. Turn this TV on. Oh, can you guys not see it? There it is. There we go. Okay. Hi. You may be wondering, what is this? Good question. I feel like building something. Something nice. Ignore these people. I think one of them are my friends. I don't know who the other is. I think one of them is me. But yeah. Uh oh, I didn't realize I showed your friends list. Okay, okay, okay. I'll just cut this out, and when the VOD eventually gets deleted into the Nether realm, we'll deal with that. Okay. Let's just, yeah, I don't want to keep this on okay. Let's do temperate. Let's do something in Europe. Europe was always good. And we're gonna do okay, so my theme for this my theme for this, oh shoot, I need to change something. I just realized. You guys probably have been able to, oh wait, maybe not, but whatever. Maybe that's better. Okay. Scuff. 5 minutes in, I'm scuffed. I'm scuffed as hell. I wanted to go for like a park, right? So my idea was a lovely pond in the middle with like a lot of interwoven paths, maybe like some food stalls, and I had an idea for like a plaza with like chessboards on it, and fine, and for the centerpiece, sort of a church, you know. And that's what's scrolling above me. Those are my references for the church, because that's what I'm gonna be building today. I thought I should start with the big important thing. It's gonna be stone, mostly, but yeah. Let's call this Iceland. I made that word up. If it means something, I'm sorry. Or and let's just do terrain type flat. We'll give it some bumps, and we'll give the park some bumps and stuff, but for now we just need it flat. Oh yeah, and we need we need park staff, you know, park amenities. I wish, okay, I know that people are gonna find this controversial, but do y'all remember Zoo Tycoon for the Xbox 360? Damn, I died there for a second. Oh my god. I fucked heavy with the go-karts, like the little carts in those games. I loved those. I thought they were so cool, and like I don't think I'd ever want it to be the main method again. I much prefer this, but I do wish we kept some of that, like, what's the word? Some of that aesthetic. Like we were able to at least place down carts, you know. I am gonna replace this with like stone or cobblestone. I think I might do cobblestone. Cobblestone feels more like I'm at the park. Okay, well, asshole, you will not get anything. We're just gonna do that. Let that push out. And then we don't need any animals right now since this is a park. I was thinking of putting bats inside the church. Well, it's gonna be like an abandoned church, and the whole idea is that it's gonna. The whole idea is that it's like a. What do you call it? Like an abandoned church that's now been turned into like a bat preservatory, or conservatory. Basically, basically, sorry, I got interrupted a little. Not my fault. This happens. People are excited, you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Sort of like a bat reserve. Well, not reserve. Maybe more like a habitat, a bat habitat. Most of what I'm gonna do is construction. So the point of the stream is just to chill, maybe chat. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up some references real quick though. I'm gonna pull up, cause like I'm gonna pull them up on my second monitor, just to have them, just cause I probably should. I need like a good base to start. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna start with the front part. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna start with the front part. So let's go into construction, and first things first, we're gonna find walls that we like. I'm gonna go for stone-ish. I thought about it. I was debating between a wooden and a stone church. I just decided that stone is probably the aesthetic I want to go for more. What is this? Mossy. Oh, that might be good to keep in mind. Timber. What is this? Metal. Oof. Yeah, like this is good. But I don't think I can use this as a building block. I could, but it would take me like ages. And I am trying to get this done in an orderly manner. I do have some like, what's the word? I have some like workshop stuff in here. Just stuff that I think would look good in like a basic park or zoo. You know, like this stuff, other stuff. You'll see it scattered around. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Can I paint this? Yes, I can. So what if I make it like... Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I like that. Like that, maybe? I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, the Twilight stuff obviously is gonna look the best. But I do enjoy that, I'm gonna let you guys know, I'm not like a professional builder or anything in this game. I'm definitely not the best builder. I am just someone who enjoys the process of it very much. I enjoy the process of building. I think building is one of the most fun things you can do in this game. I like raising the animals too, don't get me wrong, but just, you know. Oh boy, the building. The whole point of the game, you know? Whole point. Good size. Meter. Okay. That's a good start. And then... Okay. That's a decent start. Now we... do that. Yeah, I think this actually works fine right here, like that. Okay, that's the base. That. Like that. Hey. Okay. That. Okay. Okay. This is a good base. I'm just switching back and forth between my references a lot. This is a good base to start off from. Yeah. Remember, the whole point is that it has to look functional. It doesn't act. I don't have to actually be able to get up here. Although I'd imagine like a staircase going back and forth here. And then at the top, like a bell? Okay. Now I need to pull up a new reference. I need to pull up a new reference. Bell Tower Perch. Yes. Yes, my child. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm witnessing. I'm witnessing how this works. I'm learning. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I've got it. So then I would... Is this not against the wall? No, it is. It is. Then why is this one doing it and this one isn't? Oh, is that what I did? This should all go in one. No, I did it right. Huh. So then why is this one? Oh, I see it. I see it. Like that? Yeah. Okay, so then I need to move this. Like that. Great. I think I'm okay. Wait. Do I like it indented or not? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Like that. It's kind of phallic in nature. It's kind of phallic in nature, which not my intention, but sure. That's the start of something. Okay. So then, next we're gonna go with these. We're gonna go with that. I like that. I like that. And then... Ooh. Okay, we don't exactly have, like, a perfect fit. What are these? These are so small. Ugh. These are so tiny. Okay, what if I shingle roof cap? Okay. This is pretty close to what I'm looking for. Like that. Okay. You know what? It probably wouldn't be as open as this. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, okay. Let's replace these. Replace these. With these. Like that. Hey, great. Wait, no, I missed one. Like that. But what I was saying, I don't think... What I was thinking is, what if I cover this up? Maybe with, like, this? Like that. Not gonna do position snap. Well, I like this. I like this. It looks worn down. It looks worn down. Absolutely. Oh, man. It does. Oh, it's like slightly too big. Ugh. I could sneakily like. Okay, I was gonna say sneakily, but no, not like that. I could angle it slightly, is what I'm thinking, you know? Like an ever slight angle, and then I just push it into here a little bit. Fuck. Okay. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Through hard work and a stick. I've been thinking about this building all day. It's been on my mind. I have no other way of explaining it. You know, it's been like, I had a vision. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, don't do that. Come back. I had a vision of a park. You know, with like a little church in the middle and all that. That's fine, actually. That looks fine. So, now here's the part. I remember there being a bell. There's actually a couple bells. Ooh, large bell. Yes, give me a large bell. Give me an absolutely massive bell. Okay, well, I'm trying to zoom in, but the game has decided that I don't deserve to zoom in. Okay. Like that. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. It's not perfect. I will admit. I know it's not perfect. But it's a good start. It's a good start. Let me look at my reference again. Let me look at my references again. Okay. Okay. I have more. Like, there's some weird Google image searches if you look up churches. There's some absolute strange ones that you're like, huh. Okay. Okay. I can do that. I see what's the next step in my plan. It's more walls, apparently. Okay, no. We're gonna do something. We're gonna set this up for use in the future. Where's my facilities? A walkthrough exhibit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Right there. Okay. I know what animal I'm gonna want in this, but this is the least of my concerns. Right now, I have other concerns. I have other things I want to do. But, okay. Okay. Let's work on the rest of this. I actually don't even think that's in, like, a decent position. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't think it's that good of a position for it, but nonetheless. I want the walls to be right up against each other. Like, they should be touching. Speaking of touching, okay, that's a weird transition, but it makes sense. Did you guys watch Touch Tips with Ludwig and Michael Reeves? I loved it's such a weird name. I hate the fact that they named it that, but it's such a good series. Um Wait, was it Touch Tips? No, it was Tip to Tip. Tip to Tip with Michael Reeves and Ludwig. So good. Honestly, that was my that was I'm gonna be like completely frank with you. I definitely near the end got caught up in like real life stuff and could not keep up. But it was so fun to just like have like, I don't know, my lunch every day and just like watch an episode. It's been so long since I've had that. That like, excuse me, I'm actually concentrating. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's been extremely long since I've had that from like a YouTube show. It was so good. It was really fun. I really liked the old lady. I don't know if you remember her. She was near the beginning. She was so sweet to them. She reminded me of my grandma, to be honest. Like she didn't understand a word these guys were saying, but she tried so hard to help them. She was so like, she was so in there. She was like, I see these two young men and I want to help. And I thought that was beautiful. Yeah. I thought that was beautiful. That was a beautiful little sentiment from her. Okay. I will talk more about Tip to Tip in a minute. Just give me 1 second. Like that. Oh, but this makes the bell feel small, doesn't it? This definitely makes the bell feel small. Yeah. Yeah, no, I need to add a section. Okay. Hold on, I'm grabbing everything. Just highlighting every part of it. Oh, fuck. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. You weren't included. I think I did delete you. Okay. Like that. Actually, I'm gonna delete these. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I like that. I like that more. No. You stay out of this. I'm so nervous about building in this game in front of a like, I know this isn't really a crowd, but I'm planning on eventually doing like a tour and posting it to my YouTube channel. And I'm so nervous to show it off because I feel like genuinely I'm not as good a builder as other people on the platform are. Because like I see some people on there and they're like amazing. You know? Genuine, like they're genuinely gods in that game where it's like you just like kind of watch them in awe as they create stuff. And then when you try to do it yourself, you're like, "Oh man, that sucks." Like in a good way, you know. I think you should be, as a person, you should be allowed to tell yourself when something you make sucks and not be discouraged. I think sucking is a very integral part of not sucking. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like the world's first hypocrite when it comes to that, because I get so discouraged so easily. I will like mess something up and I'll be like, oh man, why do I even bother? Why do I even try? But I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't let myself. And I think that's like a personal failing of mine. Just like, you know, I shouldn't let myself be discouraged so easily. But I'm working on it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't be streaming a hobby that is like notoriously notoriously difficult to break into if I didn't at least want to like really commit to it, you know? Okay. Okay, we're getting the shape down, and that's great, but we're not getting everything else down. Yeah. We're getting the shape down. I think I'm gonna pull this out a bit more. And then I'm gonna have this here be the exit for people who come into the habitat. Oh my god, the grand... Oh, this is so cute. It's a remix of the, of this theme. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Yeah, I'm a huge One Piece head. Genuine... I love this series. And I try to read the manga, but genuinely, sometimes it's hard to keep up with stuff. It's hard to stay, like... Hard to stay consistent with stuff. Specifically media. I find it a lot easier to stay consistent with, like, people. Even then, I feel like I fail sometimes. You know, like, I don't reach out as much as I should, you know. But it's... One Piece is one of those few pieces of, like, art where I'm like, whoa. I need to see this to the end. And if I die before I get to see the end of this, I think I riot. In heaven. Or hell, whichever one I end up in. I'm gonna end up in one of them. I don't know which one. Whichever one I end up in. If I get there before One Piece ends, I riot. I lose my fucking mind, I think. Okay. This is good. This is good. Sorry, it's like a little hot in here. I don't know why. Ugh, I'm good. I'm good. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just trying to get these goddamn shingles in place. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then an Eve. Very... Oh, no, not nice. Not nice. What was I saying? I don't know what I was cooking. Like that. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. And then I copy paste this. Let me just push forward. I saw this trick, and I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I do like watching the tips and tricks stuff on, like, YouTube. Genuinely entertaining to me. I've been getting I've been getting pinged by this one server constantly. I don't even talk in that server. It's so annoying, you know? You'll be like, I'll be like expecting someone to text me, and then suddenly I hear on Discord, and I'll be like, I'll hear the notification ping, and I'll get excited. I'm like a dog, you know. I'm like I hear like the keys jingle as someone comes to the door, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. And then it's the fucking, they're just fucking pinging me for some stupid shit. They're like, join VC or we ban you. They're like get your free hot dog here. And then it's a picture of a guy with like his mouth open. And it's like, what am I even supposed to do with this? There we go. This is a nice beginning. This is a nice start for a church. Okay. Get some more stuff to drink. I don't think I'm gonna be on for long. Just like an hour and a half, you know? I just want to get into the habit of streaming more. That's the thing. Of actually being consistent. Okay, let me look at my reference again. It's been a minute since I've done that. Been a hot minute since I did that. Oh, you know what? I actually... Okay, I'm comparing it to what we have. Yeah, this doesn't work. There's definitely better designs. Fuck. Okay. Alright, well. Start over. Delete your art type beat, you know? Honestly, it's mostly this part right here. It's mostly this part right here, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'll show you. Okay, we got it. Delete, and we gotta delete these like weird ass walls that are here. Okay. And we're gonna move it like this. We're gonna position it at a 90-degree angle. Nope. We're not. We're not, I guess. Okay. That's close enough. That's close enough. Okay, we're gonna move the habitat a little further down, like around the middle. That's good. Let's start by marking where we're gonna put. We're gonna have two exits. We're gonna have two exits. I'm gonna mark. There he goes. That's where one exit's gonna be, and then the other exit. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm pondering. I'm pondering this exit. Would it be crazy if I said I wanted to redo the roof? Like, would it be absolutely insane of me if I said I wanted to redo the roof? Now that the tower isn't there, it feels way too steep, yeah. Oh! That's what this game is like. Genuinely. Yes, I know, I want to edit as a group. How do I edit as a group? Where's my group edit mode? Can I not do it with multi-selection? I cannot. Okay. Nope, that's a habitat. I can't lose that. Oh, Legend of Zelda. That is a franchise that I have a weird relationship with. As in, I get so excited for it when there's a new game coming out. I play it for like 2-3 weeks straight. You know, I think I beat the story most of the times, and then I just don't think about it, the franchise, ever again until the next cycle. And I feel bad because like it's really a good franchise. I like it. I just don't think about it, I guess. A part of me feels guilty about that actually, because it's like I would genuinely say it's one of my favorite Nintendo franchises, but I don't know. I don't think about it. That being said, I bought a Master Sword. Maybe someday I'll show it, but let me show you my Master Sword. No, maybe I'll show it off someday, because it's like a genuine like metal Master Sword. It's so cool looking too. I haven't moved it around much. I didn't want to break it or accidentally damage the blade or the sheath. So it's just kind of sitting in like a corner in my room. Every time I look at it, I like in my head I'm like, damn, I feel like a disgruntled adventurer who just didn't quite make the cut, but was so close. But that's just my delusions talking. I don't know. I like it. When I bought it, a lot of people had questions. Mostly, why on earth would I buy that? And the answer was quite simply, I think it's neat. I think it's neat. I've always wanted a real Master Sword. And now I have one. And now I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking like hanging it up, you know? Like the responsible thing to do and hang it up properly. But you know, who knows? Oh, did I set my... I have a question. Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Does this still say Marvel Rivals for some reason? Oh, I got a follower. I got a follower. Wow. I didn't realize that. Also, this stream is definitely not Marvel Rivals. I didn't... You'll have to forgive me. I didn't realize I needed to change that. How do I change that now? How do I change that now? There we go. Now it's accurate. Now it's accurate. I've been streaming under Marvel Rivals like a dummy. Like a dummy. It's okay though. It's okay. Oh wait, I just realized I've had my game on. Oh yeah, I'm like on year 3. Okay. Well, it's a good thing this isn't a real zoo. It's a great thing this isn't a real zoo, because if it was, I would be hissing myself if that happened. I've had that happen to me before, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna build something, and then I proceed to absolutely destroy my economy because I forgot to pause while I was building. Yeah. Yeah. This is a much better slope. Much better slope. So you guys watching anything good on YouTube lately? I've been looking for recommendations, that's why I asked. I know that Mr. iDubbbz has released a content comp on H3H3. I'm queuing that up for later. I'm gonna, gonna lay in bed, gonna put that on. Just have a nice, comfy old time. I'm not real. I didn't really grow up watching the content cops, but you know, as I've gotten older, I've definitely become more of the lay in bed and just chill type of person. It's been it's been really good for me mentally too, to unwind a bit before I go to bed. Uh, I think I spend a lot of my day being like absolutely turned up to 11. Just like completely, what's the word? I don't want to say dialed in, but dialed in. Yeah, yeah, dialed in is about right. Dialed in is fair. Yeah. Um, and you know, I don't think that's fair to me as a human. I don't think as people we we should be that I don't think as people we should be that constantly stressed. And I think I do a pretty, like, I don't want to brag or anything because this is not a brag. I think I do a pretty good job of not showing how completely stressed I am. I'll let it get to me. Let me clarify. Most days, there are days where I am out of my mind, crazy stressed, and it shows. My forehead wrinkles on those days be going absolutely nuts, and that's why I don't take pictures. That's why I don't take pictures. Um, I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted because I have there's a friend of mine who's just opening and closing Baldur's Gate over and over again, and I gotta wonder. I was like, what are you doing? What is you? What are you? What is Baldur's Gate? I mean I know what it is, but like what necessity would you need to open and close it over and over again? Is it like Pokemon where you can soft reset for things? Because if so, I understand. I don't mind the spam then, you know? But from what I understand, there is no soft resetting in Baldur's Gate. You just kind of do things. Kind of just exist, you know? It's D&D, but video game. Which I'm fond of. I've actually never done a real D&D. Well, never is not... I've never committed to one. I've had, like, acquaintances where, like, hey, we're gonna do D&D. Do you want to join us? And I'll be like, yeah. And then it'll be like, okay, time for the next session. And I don't do it. I just can't commit to it. Even though I really want to most of the time. Most of the time I'm like, I really want to. It's just like, I guess life stuff doesn't work out. Oop. Yeah, I messed up my selection again. Darn. My goal is just to get the church done. I'm gonna do the park another stream. Speaking of which, let's talk stream schedules. Yes. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. It'll be a short 1 hour, maybe 2 hour stream if I'm feeling it. Saturday, Fridays, we're gonna do just a simple, like, Fridays, I'm also gonna do a 1 hour, 2 hour stream. Just easy stuff, you know. I don't need to push myself too much those days. Fuck. Okay. I'm starting to lose my mind. I can't keep selecting roofs. And I selected a wall. Of course I did. What would be the point of this game if it was a smart selection feature? I wish you could do that. That's genuine pet peeve. I wish I could double tap. Like, I could tap on something and then I would double tap it, and then all of that object, like that exact object, it would like, you know, it would select it. Ooh. The new animal pack came out, by the way. $10, paid for it. Because I have a job, because I'm an adult with responsibilities. My responsibilities include buying the Planet Zoo DLC the day it comes out. Very important responsibilities, I know. But yeah, no, I bought the pack, and I thought it was, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings on it. I feel like a lot of the community has mixed feelings on it. And rightfully so, might I say. No shade to the Planet Zoo devs. I'm in your corner, but I feel like what I'm paying for this time with the pack is just like, I don't know. It doesn't feel worth it, I guess, in like the nicest way. I know that the Rhea is something a lot of people wanted. And, you know, like, hey, you know, fuck me too. The Rhea's awesome. And the Saki Monkey's good, the Bush Dog's good, but the Coyote, I don't know. I don't know. The Coyote feels... You know what pisses me off? We didn't get any more exhibit animals. We've got bats. We've gotten sloths, butterflies. And, like, that's it. That's all the walkthrough exhibits we have. And I'm just like, you made this whole system. You know, this whole like new system of exhibits. A very interesting system of exhibits too that is like really in depth. Really in depth, really well done. And I'm just like, and you only do it for like 3 species? And then you'll be like, well, no, there's like 5 butterflies. Shut up. Shut up. It's like, I like butterflies. I like the idea of butterflies. But they're not... No, like... I don't know. Maybe that's just like the unhappy person in me speaking. Maybe that's just like my doomer energy showing. But I don't know, like, fuck. Give me some... Iguanas. Iguanas should have been upgraded to a walkthrough exhibit. I'm just saying. Iguanas, walkthrough exhibit. What else? What else? I don't think what else could be a walkthrough exhibit. Like, fucking people want aviaries? We could do like a bird thing, you know, a bird show. Maybe like doves. Doves could be a great walkthrough exhibit. Doves. Yeah, doves would be awesome. We had the domestic animals pack not that long ago. We could do pigeons. Pigeons. What else? We could do like a snake thing, you know? Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like a boa constrictor walkthrough exhibit. That wouldn't be too bad. That'd be like interesting, you know? It's crazy to me that they create this whole system and we just like we just don't use it. We barely use it, you know, like unless you want one of those 3 specific animals, which I'm using right now because bats in a church, pretty fucking cool. It's like you just don't see them. And I feel the same. I feel similar about exhibits. I feel a very similar way about exhibits. Axolotls are like the most unique exhibit animal we had. They had their own little custom tank, their own little like environment that no other animal shares, and they're so good looking. And I'm just like, dang, where's more of that? And like, you know, we don't need like custom tanks for all of them, but all exhibit animals have the same 3 enrichment. Couldn't we like get a little spicy with it? You know? Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm asking for too much. There's so many interesting creatures in this world, and I feel like we as a society are are blowing it on representing them. We're blowing it. You know, it's not fair to them. They shouldn't have to deal with our failure as a society just because we don't recognize how cool they are. You know? But I hold my breath. You know, I I don't push too hard. Frontier has done some really fantastic things in this game. Like, genuinely, Frontier has been an amazing developer, and I'm so glad we got them and not some other potential company that I know would have fucking wrung us dry and, like, abandoned us the minute it got hard. Like, it's so hard, you know? Man, you... As like a fan of this like... As a fan of this, this type of I don't even want to say content, because content feels wrong. As a fan of this type of, like, media, you know? It does hurt a bit when it feels like... It's like... I'm saying like a lot. Fuck. We have to be, like, realistic. Planet Zoo's at the end of its lifespan. I'm playing this game not because I think it'll bring me viewers. I just really like this game. It's not as exciting as it used to be, and there's just not as much stuff going into it anymore. They're focused on Coaster and all the other games that they have. Which, fair, they should be allowed to work on other games, you know? That's not an issue. I have no issue with them saying, you know, Planet Zoo's had a good 5 years, you know? Yeah, they weren't going to develop it forever. They weren't going to develop it forever, you know? As much as the community would love that. And really, that's the interesting part about this whole franchise to me, is what are we as like a community gonna do once development for this game stops? Because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when development for this game stops, because I love this game, and I love seeing all the new updates that are coming to it. I love to see all the new animals that get added and stuff, but you know, it's like what we can't expect Frontier. We have to be realistic. We can't expect Frontier to placate us forever, because that's what they're doing at this point. I feel they're placating us. They are being nice. They're being nice, and they're placating us, because they don't have to do. They could easily just say console version's it. We're done after that, you know. But no, they're still, like, giving us somewhat updates, and that's the part where I'm like, I don't know. I'm torn. And like, if Planet Zoo was, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, a more popular game, maybe they could, like, reasonably develop it forever. You know, like, maybe. But, you know, like, Planet Zoo's always been sort of a niche. And I was okay with that. You know, it didn't need to be the most popular game in the world. Like, yeah, of course, when it came out, it fucking exploded the internet. But it didn't need to be the most popular game in the world. It just had to do what it did. It just had to do its job, you know? Which was, let us build zoos. And it did. It did that for many years. And that's kind of where I'm at with the game. I'm waiting for the day the bombshell drops and they're like, yeah, we're done. You know? Which, I don't know. Will I be sad that day when Planet Zoo's over? Yes. But I'll be glad it happened. No. No, that's too cheesy. I can't even seriously say that. Seriously though, will I be sad when Planet Zoo's over? Yes. Yes, I will be. Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it. I'll be like, I think genuinely that's the day I, like, that's the day I quit streaming. It says streamer who's only streamed twice. No, I think that's the day I ask myself, what's left for me in this genre, you know? 'Cause, like, I do like other games. I'm not I say this as nice as possible. I'm not you know, I'm not like stuck where I'm like I can only play Planet Zoo. It's all I care about. You know, I'm not that bad. But I am like, this is my chill game. You know, this is my. I had a bad day, and I just need a place where I can build out some stress. You know. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, what do you do? There's no winning in that situation. You know how there is winning though. You could hit the like and subscribe button. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, if you want to though. It's. I mean, I feel the same way for a lot of life service games. You know, I don't know. I hate the whole concept of like would it be crazy, absolutely crazy for me to say that live service games might have been one of the worst things that ever happened to gaming? Would that be a crazy statement? Like, not live service, like not the games that are being made. I think the idea of having a game you can play only for a limited amount of time, and then once that time is over, you're just like, you just can't play it anymore. It's like, well, shit, you know, like, I don't know. Let's say, fuck it, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is a live service game. We all know this. We all understand. We all understand the we all understand what NetEase is doing there, right? Like they're basically saying like, eventually they're not going to be able to keep making Rivals. And when they can't, they're just gonna, you know, take it out back, old Yeller style. Am I gonna blame them? No. I bet fucking doing a live service game is expensive as hell. I bet you lose a shit ton of money. Probably more than you make money, to be frank. Probably more than you make. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, live service games, you lose a shit ton of money. That's just, like, part of it. That comes with the territory. Now, the question is, is Marvel Rivals gonna be able to keep gaining money to sustain themselves? I don't know. You know, part of me wants to say, yeah, of course, it's Marvel. Marvel's the big money. But, you know, people said that about Overwatch, and now look where Overwatch is. Do I think Overwatch is gonna shut down soon? I wish. No, I don't. I just don't. I just don't think it's gonna shut down soon. I just don't think it's in a good place right now. They did have their new hero, the new hero they teased, and I don't play Overwatch, by the way. I got everything Overwatch that I know comes from other people who do play Overwatch, and they teased their new hero, and I don't know. She's a sword fighter, I guess. Seems fun. Seems interesting. Well, what song is this? This song sounds so familiar. Roost Cafe. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Oh, I did not have my chat open. I'm sorry. What would be the alternative to live service though? Because live service supports genres of game that kind of depend on it. That's a good point. Been ignoring me. I'm sorry. I had my reference open and I didn't think anyone was here. I was just kind of yapping. I'm sorry. What would I replace a live service game with? Genuinely, Yeah, I understand. I don't know. Here's okay. Here's my crazy fucking idea, and you gotta hear me out on this. A game gets announced, end of live service, right? What do? They set up a campaign, just like a campaign mode. Very simple, a simple campaign mode, and like you could fight against, and then you could fight against bots. You know, just something so that like after the service ends, I have something to do. I can go back to it. You know, because just like I don't know, taking it off the market, especially if like you put a lot of money into cosmetics and stuff, it feels like such a shame. I wouldn't maybe a not, I wouldn't call it a gravestone. I'd call it a send off. You know, it's a it's a goodbye. It's a last hurrah. You know, but yeah, maybe a gravestone. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah. Uh. Uh. I didn't realize you were here. Building a campaign is like building an entirely new game, though. That is true. I don't know. I feel like I feel like just ending a game and cutting the service off isn't enough. It's just not enough. You need to do something for it. Really, no one will play. Yeah. I mean, I see where you're coming from. I do. I really do. I really do see where you're coming from, but it's just like it's like wouldn't it be better? I mean, even then, you could just do the first part, make it so that you could fight against bots anytime, you know? It's still money. I don't know. Or make it open source. Make it so people could host their own servers and stuff. That's not a bad idea. I'm just saying, if Multiverses did that, there would have been at least one group that did that. I think a lot of games have done that, actually. You think so? You think so? I'm struggling here. Hold on. I can't get this fucking right. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. This is the one thing that pisses me off about this game. It's like sometimes the building is so finicky. He's so ill. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking... Okay, I need you to tell me. What do you think so far? Be honest. Be honest, guys. Is it good? Yeah. How long have you been in the stream, by the way? Not 20 minutes. Oh, okay. How's my audio quality? I tried to check on it earlier, but fuck, I was struggling. I was having a hard ass time. Thank you for telling me that. Oh yeah, I have Planet Zeus sound turned off, so let me just turn up my microphone a bit. Is this better? I turned up the music and I turned up the I turned up my mic. More? Both higher. Okay. Wait, let me do something else then. Is that better? Voice up. I actually don't know how to. Okay. It's at maximum. Oh, damn. Okay. It's at maximum. Can you hear me now? Am I good? It's on the quieter end. I'll figure it out for next stream. I'll figure it out for next stream. A little overpowering. Okay. That better? Thank you. I got a second follower today. Very exciting. I am 90% sure they're a bot, but you know, who's to say massive? I know. Who's to say bots don't have rights too, you know? Bots deserve to be on Twitch. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was 100% a bot. Yeah, if he's not though, I'm sorry. Sorry, I called you a bot. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I was doing research on like how to get more viewers, just because I was curious, you know. I didn't have anything to do. I was curious. Okay. Oh, my little triangle guy. Oh, triangle guy. I was curious. I was curious how like visibility works in this type of just like making this type of content. And the first thing everyone said was like, you don't get visibility just from streaming on Twitch. You have to do something else. You do not get visibility on Twitch. Twitch is where you funnel people to. And they're right. You know, they are right. You do not get visibility on Twitch. I don't know. I've been posting on Twitter a bit. I've heard I've heard the opposite word. Really? You heard the opposite. Well, half and half. Okay. I mean, I'm all for growing on the platform you're on. I think in a perfect world. Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. They do both. They do both. They funnel from TikTok and Instagram into what's the word? TikTok and Instagram into Twitch, and then from Twitch into Patreon. That's what I've seen. Which, I mean, you know, get that bag. I have no problems with it. It's just funny to me.
I'm so sorry, Uncle. I am so sorry and ashamed of what I did.
Ooh.
I don't know how I can ever make it up to you.
You watched Avatar: The Last Airbender,
You
right?
forgive me so easily. I thought you would be furious with me.
I was never angry with you. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way.
Ages ago, yeah. I love that show. We need to watch that together. That's on our, that's like it's not like an urgent must watch, but it's definitely a like, what's the word? It's a like, if I don't watch this with you, I think I'll explode. Ooh, we've got a little hole. Look at that. What is this? This is your first time watching someone play Planet Zoo, right? Or have you seen me play this before? And I'm crazy. Yeah, they did play it. You are correct about that. Correctamundo. They did play it. And, not to brag or anything, but I played it before it was cool. No. I'm gonna give you a little bit of brief history on this game, because it has a very interesting history. Back in Planet Zoo was never cool. I will fight you on that. Back in 2008, there was this game called Zoo Tycoon. Zoo Tycoon. And Zoo Tycoon was the shit. Okay, this is a bit of a spoiler. I'm planning a retro day where I'm gonna collect some of my old favorite games from my early childhood. I'm gonna play them. And the original Zoo Tycoon, up high on that list. Up high on that list. You have no idea. But, yeah. Back in the early 2000s, there was Zoo Tycoon. Then, after Zoo Tycoon, there was Zoo Tycoon 2, which was the version I played a lot of. I actually didn't play much of the original Zoo Tycoon. But Zoo Tycoon 2 was fucking phenomenal for multiple reasons. Like, just the base game was really fun. You could, oh, hands up. Yes. I love this song. Just the base game was really freaking good. But the thing that made Zoo Tycoon so good, and it's still pretty good to this day, is the modding community. Zoo Tycoon had one of the best fucking modding communities I'd ever seen. And like, I shit you not, that modding community was like 90% like European kids. Like, and I would talk to them. I would talk to them too. I'd be like, we'd come home from school and I'd be like, hi, how are you? And they'd be like, good. And I'll be like, what are you working on today? And they'll be like, I'm working on putting the Xenomorph into the game. And I'd be like, that's so fucking sick. And the whole point of the game was just you built a zoo and you fucking had animals in it. It was really, it was like, I want to call it the grandpapa to the zoo genre, if I may. The grandfather of the zoo genre, because genuinely that's what it was. It pioneered the zoo genre. This reminds me a little of the Barotrauma community. What is Barotrauma? Hold up. Niche internet shit? I love it. Tell me about it. Tell me all about Barotrauma. Excuse me, I'm just while you type, I'm just gonna vibe to this music. It's a 2D submarine-based survival game. Fuck. You know what? Send me the link to that. I want to play it on stream. I want to play that on stream. That sounds fun. That was only for Mega Geeks. Exactly. Do you not know me? Am I not the mega geekiest person you know? I thought you knew me. It has missions like Ooh, I also will do those. I will also do those. It's like, I love, but I hardly touched them. I spent like 50 hours learning how to code a sub. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we love to see. That's what these types of games are all about. You just like spend like 7 hours doing something that has no purpose, except it makes you happy. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful, you know? I think that's great, actually. And I think games should do that more. You're trying to... Whoa, wait. It didn't have a functioning day and night cycle, so the guy would just went, fuck it, I'll do it myself. You're trying to make a... What? Holy shit, that's crazy. Okay, next time I talk to you, I'm gonna bring that up. Because I want to do that, and then I want to see if I can find any of the old crazy mods they had. And just absolutely, and just see if I can experience borrow trauma. Okay, I'm liking this a lot more. Hell yes. Thank you for the link. Thank you. I'm liking this a lot more than what I had before. I don't know if you saw what I had before. It was not good at all. It was absolute dog shit compared to this. But this is nice. I like the shape of this. Feels very realistic. Very, 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 very good. Very good. And we're gonna go like that. Where is it? I just saw it. Like that. Look at that. Yeah. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look sick? Is that a steeple or a chimney for a giant Santa? I believe I think it is a steeple. I believe so. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, look at that. The thing is, I'm stuck on like how to do the roof. That's where I'm stuck on. This game's roofing system has always been subpar. Da, 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 da. Position snap this. No. Ashino Oinata. How's that? Not the worst, but definitely not good. Okay. I think I fear this may be more than a one-day project. I fear this may be more than a one-day project. I will look up rubes on this game later. Let's add the bell. Let's add the bell. We've got this. Look at this big boy. Look at him. He's massive. Absolutely massive. Like that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, detailing will have to come another day. I do have work tomorrow, but I just want to get the basics down. Like that. Then we center it. And that's it. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself. This is a decent amount of work for one day. A decent amount of work for one day. Ooh, yeah, I have to figure out the Twilight door stuff, because the door stuff is fucking chaotic in this game for some reason. Specifically with this pack, they wanted us to be able to make the big doors, and I want to be able to do that. I just don't know how. I mean, I could like, let's see, how did they do it on these? Ooh, okay. I might steal some of these, just copy paste them onto my build. Because look at these, look at how cool these are. These are like pre-made assets, by the way. These are the pre-made assets that the game gives you when you yeah, there's already a castle one, by the way, for this. But I don't know, I really wanted to do my own like little church one. Yeah, look at this. Okay, this is what I have to figure out. I was gonna say your steeple's definitely lacking a few curves. Yeah, no, I know. I'm definitely not done with it. I'm definitely not done with it. But I think this is a good place to stop for today. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. Was my goal. Yeah. I wanna show something before I go though. We're doing the Egyptian fruit bat. That's what we're building for right now. Look at these little guys. Look at how cute they are. Look at them. I've seen some really cool like builds for these fellas. Oh yeah, the new animals that got added were the coyote. These just got added right now. I could show you using the search command. It was the coyote got added. Where's the other guys? The bush dog. Look at him. The bush dog. Bush dog. The American flamingo just got added. We had the other flamingo variant, the greater flamingo, so now we're getting the American one, which, you know, I'm always happy to have more flamingos. Especially birds. Birds in this game are lacking extremely. I'm trying to find the rest of them. Also, my mouse sucks ass, by the way. It's so bad. It's so bad. It does this thing where, like, it kicks me back a little bit. No, we already had the emu. The emu isn't new. But his cousin, if I could find him, the Greater Rhea, he's new. He's new. We just got him. Yeah, I want to do something with him eventually. Oh, and he does have interspecies enrichment. That's good. That's good. And then what was the other ones that got added? There were like 2 more. No, the Dik-Dik's been in the game for a while. He's so cute. Oh no, he's so cute. He's such a small little guy. Ugh. Trying to find the other one that came out. It was the... Where is it? God really gave the Dik-Dik only 4 senses. It's true. He doesn't have a lot going on. Not the Semiang. Where's the new guy? Their noses are tiny. I know. I know. He's just a small little fella. He doesn't understand what it's like. He doesn't understand. Alright. Well, that's it for today. I'm done, guys. We did a lot of construction. Well, we did construction, then I tore it down, and then I started again from scratch. But it was good nonetheless. It was good. It was a good hour and a half of working. We're gonna come back next Wednesday, do some more construction. I borrowed a crane. We're gonna see if we can maybe speed up the process of it. Alright, so that's great, everyone. Go home. We'll meet back up on Wednesday, and your paychecks will arrive in the mail.